Hey everybody, this is Eric, and I'm going to be going over the Atlantic City tournament first. Uh, we've already been through the weekend's tournament as well, but those games are just uploading now, and I should have those broken down by the end of the day, and I'll do that video tomorrow. I apologize for not being in Atlantic City. I had every intention of being there, uh, but Mrs. Sheets came down with COVID, so I had to stay back. Hope you guys hope you guys didn't miss me too much. Anyway, so we're going to go through these games. First of all, a really good job. Some very well thought, close games. I didn't have a chance to look through all of them yet, but I saw some of the key moments of most of them, and pretty good performance in Atlantic City. And we're going to get to Spooky Nuke when we get there, but let's just get started. I guess the first one is going to be the Miami triple threat game. And again, we're not going to try not to be results oriented. We're just going to focus in on the numbers, make sure that you guys are taking the shots you're supposed to be taking, and the right people are taking them. You guys have embraced this concept of these of hopefully as many open threes as possible and layups, and very few of those bad twos. And you've embraced it at least to some degree, and that's been responsible somewhat for your good successes. But again, we're continuing to work and continuing to to educate both coaches and players on the right way to play as we finish up this season and maybe on to another one. Anyway, let's just get started. First game, Miami triple threat. Let's pull up the report, I guess. Report. Miami triple threat. Now, again, remember what we're looking for here. We're looking for some key numbers, and that would be effective field goal percentage of 55% or higher, turnover rate, hopefully 15% or lower. Under 20 is still pretty good, and an offensive rebound percentage of 30% or higher. Now, we were missing Seth pretty much the rest of the season, I guess. So the rebounding piece is probably going to be a struggle, but let's just see what ended up happening here. So first of all, very good. Effective field goal percentage 56%. The turnovers, I could do without this. You guys are not going to be able to, close out these tournaments with a turnover rate of 24%. Got to get that under 20. Um, Offensive rebounds, as I mentioned, we're going to struggle. Okay, so uh, just because I identify that we're going to struggle doesn't mean that it's good. So we are going to have to make up for this in some other way to win the bigger games here. But in any case, 23% is not the end of the world. Let's take a look at the shot chart. And let's take a look. Very good. I mean, this is why you get a 56% effective field goal percentage, is you minimize these bad twos that we've talked about all season. 47 field goal attempts and only 3 bad twos. I mean, this is excellent. I mean, this is exactly what you need to do to get a good effective field goal percentage. You take good shots, and hopefully the right people are taking them. And this is what translates into that 56% effective field goal percentage. Really good job. Okay, so let's take a look at the individuals from this game. Stats by athlete, totals. Let's see who had a good game here. All right, so let's start with the threes, I suppose. Ryan was 2 for 4. Jordan 1 for 1. How about that? Nolan 2 for 4. Justin only 2 for 6, but well within the range of outcomes. Spinoza 1 for 2. And all in all, pretty good 3-point percentage. As far as twos, Ryan, good finishing at the rim. Randolph, good job getting to the rack. 4 for 4, very good. Let's take a look at some of the turnovers just to make sure that I'm not mad about any of this. Jordan with 4 turnovers, not great. Spins, the usual. You'll as you continue to develop and get older, you'll start to I don't know, be a little bit of a better decision maker. I mean, I know you love to make those very aggressive passes, and when they work, they look great. But you are prone to a little bit of turnover disease here. But as your passes get stronger and as you develop both cognitively and physically, those more of those passes will get there. So in any case, this is what I've kind of come to expect. Pretty good game in general, but those turnovers just happen sometimes for you, I suppose. All right, so overall, very, very strong. Let's go on to the next game. And I think doesn't really matter which one we do, but let's do the Brad Wanamaker game. It says tie, but you guys did win that. Let's see. Effective field goal percentage, 54%, right on it. Okay. This is just about what you need to win, so very, very good. Turnover rate still a little bit high, 22%. I like it under 20. Under 15 would be amazing, but under 20. And offensive rebound percentage, very, very good, guys. I mean, as I mentioned, you're a little bit, shorthanded with respect to what was I going to say? A little shorthanded with respect to rebounding. So to have your offensive rebound percentage at 29% is excellent. Really, really good. Let's take a look at the shot chart here from the Wanamaker game. All right, again, not bad. Of the 46 field goal attempts, you had 5 bad twos. Again, I'm nitpicking, but I'd love to have a perfect shot chart at least one time before the end of the season. But you know what? With Nolan, you and Brandon, you're just never going to let me have that, are you? You're always going to have to take a couple from here, just to tilt me. But whatever. Listen, had you guys for several years now. I've said my piece. Okay, you guys, whatever the coach says, just do. But I don't have to look to see who takes these anymore. Anyway, forget how you guys did from here. You want to get as few of these off as possible. Let's take a look at the individuals. Let's make sure we're at the right game. Yeah, Brad Wanamaker game. All right, let's look at the threes, I guess, at first. Oh, I scroll over there. Can't quite find the threes for some reason. Hang on. And for whatever reason, it's giving me difficulty getting the individuals here, so we could do it this way for the threes at least. Justin, very, very good. Looks like you were 2 for 5 of 8 from 3. Spins made 1. So it looks as though Ryan, you were 1 for 5. Not great, but again, overall, you should obviously be taking these. And Nolan 0 for 3 from 3 in this particular game. So again, sorry, for whatever reason, you can go to box score. Maybe that's where we can get it. Yeah, here we should be able to get this. No, just says 3-point field goals. I'm not even sure. Sorry about this, guys. I guess Huddle's just kind of acting up here. But overall, pretty good game. Again, turnover rate, not the greatest, but your effective field goal percentage was very, very good, and your shot chart was excellent as well. All right, let's go on to the next game, which was I guess, team final red or BTI All-Stars. I'm not sure what order these games were. Sorry about that. But here's the team final red where you won by 4. Let's take a look at the stats overall from the whole game. Again, very strong, 54% effective field goal percentage. This consistency is exceptional. You guys are really showing out. And this is what I said at the beginning of the season. or these are the numbers you'll need to compete for these titles. And you're competing. Like every game is close, you know? And so these are the numbers you're going to need to pull these out, especially when your offensive rebound percentage is going to be low like this, 22%. Listen, it is what it is. 17% turnover rate, much better. Keep that under 20, you're in business. Let's take a look at the shot chart of this game against Team Final Red. Let's do all Team Final Red. Almost a perfect shot chart. 3 bad twos out of 47 shots. So very, very good. And this is no accident. This is why you get good field goal percentages or effective field goal percentage, because you do nothing but these layups and threes. That's what makes this whole thing work. Let's take a look at the individuals. Again, let's see if we can get a break here. And there you go. For whatever reason, this game, they let me look at the threes. Brandon, 2 for 6. Ryan, 3 for 6. Nolan, 3 for 5. Very, very good. Sean, 1 for 2. Justin didn't 0 for 2. That's the only thing I guess I would say is you got to get Justin more than 2 3-point shots off in a game. But aside from that, very, very good. I mean, no real complaints. Take a look at the turnovers. Let's see. Any brutal ones? Spins, another 3, just for good measure. Ryan, 3 turnovers. That's not so bad. I mean, you're handling the ball so much. But overall, again, very consistent performance. You're embracing the ideas of trying to eliminate those bad twos, and it's translating to good percentages, which translates to being competitive in these types of games. Really, really good. Now, let's move on to BTI All-Stars, which is the last game of this tournament, or the first game, depending on what order we're doing this. Let's see. And close, pretty close. 53% effective field goal percentage, but close enough to put you in the game. And you were right there. You won the game. Very close one. All these games, I think, were close at Atlantic City. Turnover rate, you kept under 20, which was good. And you need both these things because, again, the offensive rebound percentage was just struggling. But you made up for it with a good effective field goal percentage and good turnover rate. So offensively, you guys were doing a really, really nice job. Let's take a look at the shot chart for BTA All-Stars. Can we get a perfect shot chart one time before the end of the season? That'd be nice. Nope. So you got 6. I'll yell at you about this. Actually, there are 5 bad twos here. And just to see them, you guys did go, what? 1 for 6? No, 1 for 5. 1 for 5 from 2, and why bother? You're only going to be worth 2 points anyway. You only shoot like 35% from there. So just get rid of these. But we've been doing this for years. Okay, you guys know this. These again, you guys throw these shots in just to tilt me. I think there's no other reason because they're not good shots, and mathematically they're holding you guys back. But I know Eric, you're not going to come to any of these games. I mean, the best we're going to be able to do is put a couple of bad twos out there just to keep you interested. So anyway, I'm not even going to click through to see where these are coming from. I know who's shooting them already. You want to try it? All right, let's click through these without even me knowing who's shooting them. Let's see. There's my man, Brandon. Let's see another one. This is going to be Brandon or Nolan. Which one? Let's see. It's going to be Nolan. How about this last one? Brandon or Nolan? Which one? There you go, Nolan. Step back bad too. And it goes in. So that's the problem. These go in every once in a while, and you end up taking them. Anyway, I guess I'm nitpicking. Nothing to complain about, I suppose. Let's take a look at the individuals in this game. See if I can see them. There it is from 3. Actually, that's the Wanamaker. So now I can see this one finally, right? Let's just see. Can I see the Wanamaker ones? No, it still won't let me see them. But maybe they'll let me see the BTI All-Stars ones. Let's see. There you go. Nolan, 4 for 5 from 3. What are you doing taking the bad twos? You know what I mean? You're good enough from 3. You don't need to take those mid-range shots. Sean, 2 for 2. I mean, you guys were lighting it up. Ryan, 2 for 5. Even with Justin, 0 for 3. The rest of you guys picked it up. Really, really nice job offensively. did well enough, you know, to deal with the offensive rebound issues. And overall, I mean, you guys did a very, very nice job statistically in this tournament. And I also have to say that the coaches did a very, very nice job game planning down the stretch. I saw a couple of these games, and that's something I'll talk about with the coaches specifically. But and obviously as players, you did well too. But these games are pretty well managed to get those to get that 4-0. So really, really nice job in Atlantic City. And probably the next day or two, I'll be able to get the Spooky Nuke ones going on. Good luck.